So welcome back to the Daihatsu Yonex Japan Open here in Tokyo. Next match is a little bonus for us because sadly we won't be having the men's doubles because Mohamed Hassan has injured his back. And of course he with Hendra Setiawan were former champions here of the Japan Open, but that match will not happen, and instead we have an intriguing women's singles because it's the former world champion, number 4 seed Ratchanok INTANON up against the reigning world junior champion Gregoria Mariska TUNJUNG. So this extra women's singles from the bottom half of the draw. And I can tell you that the defending champion, Carolina Marin, the 3-time world champion, reigning Olympic champion, is on court right now. She's 1 game up against Chorchuwong of Thailand. And in the bottom half, the number 2 seed, the former champion, Akane Yamaguchi, who won this title in 2013 as a 16-year-old, came through the qualifying to win the title. She'll play against Chen Yufei in the quarter-final tomorrow. Chen Yufei coming through that absolute thriller against Sung Ji-hyun. So Ratchanok INTANON won her world title in 2013 in Guangzhou, having been 3-time world junior champion. So the fans here really have been treated to some wonderful badminton in this wonderful new facility, the Musashino Forest Sports Plaza. And here come the 2 players. Tunjung, still a teenager. She's only just turned 19 last month. From Wonogiri in central Java. And she's already making her mark in senior badminton. And some wonderful results, already beaten Chen Yufei, who was bronze medalist at last year's World Championships. Beaten Akane Yamaguchi at the Asian Games in the semi-final of the women's team event. And beaten the likes of Sung Ji-hyun as well. So she may still be a teenager, but do not underestimate her capabilities at all. This is only the second meeting between the 2 players. First time they met was in the same stage of the Indonesian Super 1000 event. This second round match was 1 hour and 1 minute in 3 games before Ratchanok INTANON won through. So the fact that it went to 3 games before in such a tight match is again confirmation of the fact that you should not underestimate this young lady from Indonesia. Lost in the last 16 of the recent Asian Games, lost to the eventual silver medalist, Kusana Venkata Sindhu. And as you can see, she's 1 place down from her highest ever ranking. And won the Finnish International Challenger event at the start of this year. But I'm guessing the semi-final at the Thailand Super 500 event was perhaps her best international result at senior level so far. And in the first round, she beat the silver medalist from the European Championships, Evgenia Kosetskaya from Russia, and beat her in just 33 minutes. So that's an indication again of just how talented this young Indonesian is. Well, Ratchanok INTANON, well, I'm talking about her as if she's the veteran here. She's only 23 years of age, but she seems to have been around for a long time. Of course, winning the world title as an 18-year-old, youngest ever women's singles winner at the world title, World Championships, but not the youngest ever world champion. That honour goes to Jang Ok in the women's doubles. Korean player, of course. Jang Ok has been #1 in the world 2 weeks as world #1 in April 2 years ago.
Ready to play.
And in the first round here, she was pushed the full distance by Minatsu Mitani, who herself is a World Championship bronze medalist. Mitani winning her bronze medal at the 2014 World Championships in Copenhagen. So our court officials, I think that was Nonoguchi, was it, from Japan, our service judge? I do beg your pardon, I've just been informed it was Stephen Ong. So the players have changed courts, they haven't changed court with the court officials. So I think the court officials must be Cheng Ching Koo from Chinese Taipei and Stephen Ong from Malaysia.
Mariska TUNJUNG, Indonesia. And on my left, Ratchanok INTANON, Thailand. Ratchanok INTANON to serve, level, play.
So the former world champion Ratchanok INTANON getting this second round match underway against the reigning world junior champion.
One love. Service over, 1-0.
Well, this is one of the few major tournaments in the world that Ratchanok INTANON has never even reached a semi-final. Tested an awful lot of the major tournament finals. Obviously winning a lot of titles too, but she's never even been in a semi-final here at the Japan Open. Last year she lost in the round of last 16. This stage of the tournament and lost out to Chen Yufei. Was a quarter-finalist, though, in 2016. Ratchanok INTANON lost out to the eventual champion, Hebing Jiao, 24-22 in the deciding game. That's a lovely shot from Tunjung.
5-1.
When you think a year ago she was losing in the qualifying event.
Service over, 2-5.
Yeah. There's Good disguise on that shot, and it's great accuracy.
Service over. 6-2. Service over. 3-6.
Minati Timur, Indonesian coach, Olympic silver medalist in the mixed doubles in 2000 in Sydney.
Service over. 7-3.
Oh, good net shot. Yeah, force the short left. Wonderful tight spinning net shot from Tunjung.
8-3.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, just lovely, lovely skills.
9-3. Service over. 4-9.
Oh, Ratchanok is looking a little sluggish to me at the moment.
10-4.
No, she's had knee problems. Well, there isn't the huge strapping that I saw her wearing in recent tournaments, but
Interval.
a couple of unforced errors and sluggish movement means that the reigning world junior champion, Gregoria Mariska TUNJUNG, is in great shape at the moment. 7-point advantage.
ไม่เสียตีลังลาวล่าหล่อล่าก็มีจังหวะขาเดียวที่หนึ่งนะขาเดียวที่หนึ่งนะมีจังหวะเข้ามือแล้วบุกไม่เข้ามือก็จี้เขาก็ได้แต่เวลาเขาเอาลูกไม่ต้องตัวนิดนึงอย่าไปจับทางเขามึงตีได้ตัดตีได้เสียบตีได้บุกใจเย็นนิดนึงก็โยมหนึ่งอะไรเขาวิ่งหน่อยก็เข้าที่แล้วนะเอาใหม่
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. 11-4. Play.
Oh, that's sweet. That's lovely.
Service over. 5-11.
I think I'd like to see her play with a little more sense of urgency. Ratchanok INTANON. Yeah, but just been outpaced at the moment by TUNJUNG.
Service over. 12-5. Service over. 6-12.
Dictating the pace there, Ratchanok INTANON, rather than reacting to what her opponent was throwing at her. Made a big difference in the rally. Maybe a lack of experience there from TUNJUNG after that rally. Head hung low, forgetting the fact that she was 4 points ahead, showing her opponent she was a little bit dispirited. Can't afford to do that in sport. If your opponent sees that you're a little bit down, they'll capitalise on that. Gone wide.
Nine, 12.
Not the best of serves. Oh, that's a great shot. Lovely, lovely play from the former world champion. All stemming from her good movement into her deep forehand corner. Light movement, then leapt in the air, took the shuttle early, clipped it down across court, giving TUNJUNG absolutely no time to recover and get to that sharp angle.
Thank you. Ten, 12.
6 of the last 7 points now.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
There's the angle again. And again, the fast movement deep into her forehand corner.
12.
It does make me wonder, you know, whether she was properly warmed up for this match. She would have been told about the changing courts, there's no question of that. Oh, this is amazing. Back level.
12. Oh.
7 straight points.
bersikit tahan-tahanan, Grex. Dia juga nggak bisa.
Rate of the last night. She's doing a Victor Axelsen, isn't she? Way down at the big game interval.
12.
And then just running away with it. So sharp and so good. Cute angle. Slicing the shuttle. So the racket head comes through so quickly.
14, 12.
Creates extra spin. Extra spin, extra air resistance. Therefore the shuttle dies a lot quicker, slows down quicker. It's gone wrong. Oh, this is just incredible. It is. This is deja vu. It's just
15,
like watching that previous match with Victor Axelsen. Ten of the last 11 points.
Sixteen, 12.
Absolutely extraordinary.
12.
In fact, it's even more than I suggested because I've just double-checked. In fact, she was 4-11 down at the big game interval.
18, 12.
So 14 in the last 15 points. Oh, but the run comes to an end. There have been 13 straight points.
Jangan overheadnya juga nggak apa-apa, kami tapi siapa bola turunnya, ya.
I remember saying I was concerned by Tunjung when she seemed to be well up. In fact, it may have been at 12-5.
13.
Looked dispirited with herself, and ever since then, Ratchanok INTANON has taken command. Yeah, there was a 4-point difference, wasn't it? It must have been 12-8 at the time.
Service over. 19, 13.
So game points galore.
Game point, 13.
Oh, I don't believe that. What an extraordinary net exchange.
Service over. 14, 20.
Missed it.
15-20.
Yeah, this time 21-15 the margin in favour of the number 4 seed Ratchanok INTANON.
21-15.
But from 4-11 down. What a comeback in the opening game in 18 minutes. Yeah, big gap on that final shot from INTANON. Opponent way out of position. So opening game 21-15 in 18 minutes.
ลูกแรกเขาชอบปลุกเป็นด้วยลาวันหน่อยนะดูแล้วเหมือนธรรมดาเขาปลุกแล้วคุมด้วยอ่ะต้องลาวันหน่อยดูดิสองท่านนะลาวันหน่อยแล้ววันนี้เจ้าก็ไปพาไปทัวร์เลยล่าร้านสายขวาตีเร็วๆเสร็จก็เข้าเบอร์ก็ตบใส่เลยนะมันแนบไปอย่างนี้ไม่บาละ
Perlu mandek nggak? Hah? Enggak sih? Enggak. Siti. Ya, paksain sidik ya. Paksain sidik gak apa-apa. Variasi bola. Ojo terlalu ojo monoton lho. Kenapa? Dinten lebih dibacok dinten terus. Siji loro silangan. Tarik ki coba mbak variasi. Cuma nek overhead tapi iku niku siapa bola ngedone. Bahaya lho nek nyolongi cepet iku. Nek gak liwat. Yo.
Sebenarnya nek disensor
Court 20 seconds. Court 20 seconds. Second game, level play.
So I wonder what Minati Timor, what advice she was giving to Gregoria Mariska TUNJUNG.
Service over, 1 love.
She really did start the match so well, the reigning World Junior Champion.
Service over, 1-0.
Oh yes, straight down the line. Wasn't enough pressure really on the attacking shot there from TUNJUNG. I'm thinking back to what my colleague was saying a little earlier, Steve Peterson, about the physical, mental and emotional tiredness of some of these players. And I think the Indonesian team especially, having played a home Asian Games in Jakarta, where the atmosphere is just electric. Oh my goodness, that's a little moment of magic. Well, it's called a call in. Tunjung has challenged that. First challenge of this women's singles. Played with a lot of disguise, that shot, I know that. Yeah, it was plumb on the line. Good call, line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
Yes, just going back to my point, I think for all the Indonesian badminton players playing on home soil with such an atmosphere in Istora Senayan, I think they will be mentally drained, emotionally drained. And of course they enjoyed an enormous amount of success. A bronze in the women's team, silver in the men's team. Of course, a gold and silver in the gold and bronze in the men's singles, gold in the men's doubles, bronze in the women's doubles as well. A hugely successful campaign for the Indonesian players, and I think they probably haven't had time just to come down from that euphoria and that excitement of the Asian Games. And to me, I think that Tunjung is like PV Sindhu, a different scenario of course because she's Indian rather than Indonesian. And I think they're just a little fatigued here, a little drained. Yeah, look at the body language, just emphasising my point.
Service over. 6-2.
Once the shuttle changed.
You want to change shuttle? Service over. 3-6. Service over. 7-3.
Oh, superb. I was watching during that rally. First of all, a shot to the Indonesians' backhand side, then forehand, then backhand, then forehand, then backhand, then forehand for the winner. Classic case of outmanoeuvring your opponent. Make them twist and turn, some of them to the back, some of them to the front of the court, but every single shot, alternate shots in that rally from the former world champion seemed to be forehand, then backhand.
Service over 4-8. Service over 9-4.
Yeah. Look, tired movement, and it appears that Menati Timor is urging her player to fight or up the pace. You can have good intentions, but if you're a little drained from all the excitement in recent weeks of Asian Games, World Championships, doesn't matter how much you try, it's not going to happen. So 11-4 the advantage in the second game for Ratchanok Intanon, but let's not forget her opponent had an 11-4 advantage in the opening game and couldn't convert. So you never know. Things are looking very difficult at the moment for Tunjung.
Soalnya kalau nomor bintang dia mesti justru di kantor. Sampai setengah boleh ngambang. Ya kan saya cobaan tadi sih enggak apa-apa. Tapi masuk aja.
Hold 1, 20 seconds.
Ya.
Hold 1,
Saya sendiri enggak
20 seconds.
Stand lagi ya.
11-4, play.
Good net shot. Yeah. Tight spinning net shot, force the short lift, and then the opportunity to play the winner.
4.
Classic singles tactics. Yeah, feet were barely half court. The players playing the overhead from the back of the court. Look and see where the feet are. It's a clear indication of how deep the lift or clear has been.
Service over 5-12.
Seems to be hitting winners at will now. Ratchanok.
Service over 13-5.
Well left.
$14-5.
Yeah, can only see one outcome now.
15.
10-point advantage, having already won the first Intanon. One feels this really is last chance saloon for TUNJUNG. Lucky net cord on the return, having been deceived.
Okay, thank you. Service over 6-16.
I do like her net play, her net skills. TUNJUNG. Oh, that's a perfect clear.
8.
What we call a punch clear.
16.
Hits through quickly at the last moment on the clear there, keeping it flat. Oh, a couple more points and then all of a sudden it's believable again. Oh, well.
10-16.
5 straight points. It's a good cross-court clear, though, from Ratchanok.
Service over 17-10.
Yeah, comprehensively outmaneuvered.
$18-10. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, real determination in that rally to attack and more attack.
11-18.
But surely it's too little too late. But you just never know, do you?
18.
That's why we love sport. It's never over till it's over. Ooh. Did that go over? It did go over. Crikey.
13. 18.
It's landed in. One of the most intense rallies. Punch clears, fast play.
Service over. 19. 13.
Yeah, she's pleased with that. 2 points from a place in the quarter-final. Quarter-final once again, I should say. Oh, perfection. Absolute perfection. Finds the line.
20.
And with it come match point opportunities.
13.
And that's it. Ratchanok INTANON through to the quarter-final once more with victory over Gregoria Mariska TUNJUNG of Indonesia. 21-15, 21-13. Having had to come back from 4-11 down in that
21-15.
opening game.
21-13.
This is the final rally. And for Ratchanok, she will be hoping tomorrow that she makes it through to a first ever semi-final at the Japan Open. But it's a tall order as we see confirmation of the score, because tomorrow Ratchanok will play against the defending champion here at the Japan Open and the reigning world and Olympic champion, Carolina Marin of Spain. So plenty of fans wanting her autograph. As she takes leave of centre stage, we can reflect back on our second round matches today, which all started with a huge upset when the former champion Tai Tzu-Ying, the Asian Games gold medalist and current world #1, was beaten by Chen Xiaoxin of China in 2 straight games, and for the young Chinese player through to a first ever quarter-final this year. And then there was another upset in the second match, the women's doubles, the defending champions and the Olympic champions Matsutomo and Takahashi, beaten by Du and Li from China, and Du and Li winning through despite having to save 2 match points in that second game. Kenta Momoto, the world champion, looked imperious in his match against Gemka from Denmark. Then in the men's doubles, well, yet another upset, because Komura and Sonoda, the World Championship silver medalists, beaten by a pair from Korea who'd been promoted from the reserves, Kim and Soo. Then Pusana Venkata Sindhu, well, she went down to Gao Fangji in 2 straight games. She looked awfully tired to me. Then in the mixed doubles, well, home interest here. and home celebration because Watanabe and Higashino, the All England champions, coming through against the Asian Games silver medalist Tang Si from Hong Kong. Victor Axelsen had to come from 6-11 down in the opening game before beating Kenta Nishimoto in 55 minutes, 13 and 17. And as we've just seen in the women's singles, the former world champion Ratchanok Intanon coming through against the reigning world junior champion Gregoria Mariska TUNJUNG in 2 straight games. She too, like Victor Axelsen, had to come from down, well down in the first game, 4-11 before winning 15 and 13. So that's it from second round action today. Quarter-finals tomorrow, 10 a.m. local time. That's 0100 GMT. From all of us here in Tokyo, until tomorrow, bye for now.